Well, Libra, yes. You ready for a wonderful week? Let's put it this way. It is going to be wonderful in that it will feel lighter because your brain is in a space where it's just not confused or afraid. There's wonderful aspects happening between Venus and Mercury that are going to help you get stuff done. Venus, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It uses astrology, tarot, and oracle cards to define divine insights to the energies that are going to be most strongly impacting you each week. This message is not time-stamped. It comes to you when you're meant to hear it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Libra comes out every single Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. And there will be new messages every week, so it's good to get them every week. They're encouraging, they're insightful, they're empowering, and they will give you the tools that you need to be able to not only survive, but thrive each and every week. So let's start with the astrology, and then we'll get into this quantum reading. That's how I read. Everything comes out all at once because the past, present, and future is happening simultaneously, meaning that the messages are going to be divined. Yes, there'll be past. Yes, there'll be future. We'll see very clearly how one is influencing and affecting the other, and how the tools that we have today are going to enable you to really determine that future outcome. So the astrology is really beautiful. Venus is so happy in Pisces. She's pretty in pink in Pisces. She's pretty in love. She's pretty in romance. She's very rosé, Chardonnay, baby. She's just very happy here. There's an optimism and positivity, especially with that beautiful Neptune and Jupiter energy that's radiating in Pisces right now. The midheaven is also very close to Venus. What does the midheaven mean in transit, outside of the natal chart? Well, it's basically saying that the midheaven in Pisces right now is all about faith. It's all about, like, people born right now with their midheaven in Pisces just going to be really good at having faith and being optimistic. So this is about the amplification of optimism, of seeing the good and the bad, being able to pick out the silver lining. So let's talk about the sextile between Venus and Mercury, which only happens for a couple of days, but it's really going to impact your week because in this already positive energy, it's going to clarify. It's going to clear up your brain. It's going to help you get things done with a degree of optimism because there's not a lot of clutter up there. You'll be able to, figure things out quickly, especially with Mercury's proximity to Uranus. Deal with change more easily than you normally would. Maybe, hit those fastballs that used to fly by you. You'll be able to get them. You'll feel really good about yourself and the way that you're able to grapple with any information or communication that comes at you. So Venus, I keep calling you Venus. I don't want to stop calling you Venus. I feel like right now there's so much Venus just radiating inside of you. And what is Venus? It's value, 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 being valued, being beautiful. Holy crap, if you aren't radiating right now and attracting so much attention to yourself, you're not going to notice it. This is that Venus energy in Pisces where she's just so in love with her world that she doesn't realize walking into the room how loved and radiant she is. And she doesn't have to, because you'll still attract that energy to you. You'll still attract people's peace. You'll like bring peace to a situation. You'll bring harmony into situations because you feel so balanced. The way that it really impacts you is you're just going to be able to do well in situations that you normally wouldn't. You're going to be able to switch it up really quick, like the unexpected. And that's really, wonderful for you this week. I'm going to get into the cards to see all the opportunities and whatever else Spirit wants to talk about with you, but this is luminous. You are luminous, my loves. You are just absolutely radiant right now. No, this is, I don't know why this is, oh. Be generous of spirit. Oh, wow. Why did Scorpio get the same ones as you? The miracles are endless. And time to let go. With you, this deals with heartache most especially, because that's where I feel the weight of it. Did you not feel loved? Did you not feel like anybody sees you? Do you not feel like you're being really understood, that anybody gets you? A very difficult or challenging situation in your life that's caused you a great deal of suffering and pain. This energy is going to give you the courage to let go of that, as well as you're going to make sense of it now. Time to let go is you're letting go of the perceptions of yourself that have continued, that have helped to perpetuate your heartbreak. What you learned from the disappointment, I'm so disappointed in how I handled this situation. I guess I must deserve more of it. That kind of energy is you're starting to let go, not let go of that. It's clearing up. And this is what I'm hearing. Oh God, okay. What has been making you suffer the most? What has been really challenging you the most? Answer the questions and feel free to leave the comments below. I'd love to know them. Those challenges are what the universe is coming in and clearing up. They're giving you the energy to clear them up for yourself. You've been worried about something, thinking that you've lost it or thinking that you need it in order to improve or move forward. That's gone. That's the clarification that's coming up. This is the kind of energy where you get what you didn't expect to get, because your past experience with these circumstances was always disappointment. It was always being let down, and I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to jinx myself. No. Boom. Especially when the sun enters Taurus, which it will do later on this week. That's Taurus energy. It's got something to do with finances, got something to do with money, got something to do with you actually showing up and radiating and being more charismatic than you thought you were. People being more interested in you, as the idea of you, instead of just, I don't even know. I just am so happy right now. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful fucking energy. Breakthrough is not, it's an accurate statement. It's accurate. I'm trying to explain it to you. I know. I'm a Libra rising. Where's that Mercury sextile? I'm supposed to be able to communicate better than this. Feel my glow. That's the best way I can communicate to you what's happening this week. This lightness, a sense of self that is abundant coming through. It's challenged you. Time to let go of your relationship to being stuck, being hurt, being in pain. Gone. Boop. The miracles are endless. What? I mean, I don't have to translate that. like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you not see it? I don't have to translate that. This is the universe actually delivering abundance to you. Yeah, it could come financially. Sure. But it could also come in a financial opportunity. This is also, you're finally going to get rewarded for following your heart. Where you have been true to your heart, but challenged by the world around you, you are finally getting credit, and the right people are finally seeing you. The reason why you were failing, Libra, was because you were in the wrong room. Not because you had the wrong idea, or because you had the wrong skills, or because you didn't look right. it was because you were in the wrong room. You were not amongst people who ever had the capability to broaden, expand you, get you, understand you, appreciate you. You know, I told this story. I'm going to share the story with you because it's important. It's a little like parable type of thing. I read it on LinkedIn. So this could be career oriented. A father gave his daughter a Jeep. It was an old Jeep. Like kind of ratty and clunky, but it still drove and it had that classic frame, you know, probably a CJ if you know anything about Jeeps. And he said, but before you enjoy it, let's assume that it was already had its title and license and registration and insurance. But he said, before you enjoy it, I want you to go out and I want you to see how much people will buy it for. Just want you to see. She was like, all right. So she went out and she gave it, I don't know, she listed it somewhere in the newspaper, and people were lowballing her, man. They were coming back, I'll give you $2,000 for it, I'll give you $5,000, that's a generous offer. According to the blue book, it's only worth $3,000, yada, yada, yada. And she goes back to her father and goes, oh my God, these people were offering me like $2,000, $3,000 for it, picking it apart, yada, yada, yada. And he was like, okay, try somewhere else. She goes to a car dealership, and the car dealership is like, I'll give you $500 trade-in value for this old thing. We can't even use the parts on it anymore. She goes back to her father and says, the dealership's offered me like $500 for it. He goes, okay, keep trying. And then she looks up a local car club in her town, and she goes to one of their meetings. And people are offering her $15,000, $20,000. Somebody even bid $30,000 because he wanted to outbid the others. And she goes home and she goes like, Dad, I literally had an offer for like $30,000. And he was like, you see? It's the perception of the value. You will always find people who will value you. You just got to keep looking for them. Because some people don't get it, or for some people it's not worth anything. It's not worth anything more than, you know, the value of a trade-in or the value of a car that could last them for a year. Maybe that's the only value they're looking for. That's all they're looking to get out of something. That's not your right market. This is when you enter your correct market. This is when you walk into the room where people are outbidding to get somebody like you. This is the room where it happens for you. This is the time. I hope you understand that metaphor, because I'm going to keep going on with the cards, but that's where we're starting out with this energy right now. Oh, DNA is coming up in the future, and it's in reverse. I think you're understanding where you don't belong. And that may sound like a negative, whatever it is, it's beautiful. You're understanding where people just don't understand you. So DNA in reverse, DNA is about finding that primal nature, accepting that primal nature, letting everything come together, and be playful and have fun. You're starting to realize which direction to not go. So those doors for you that don't open this week, you're going to see in a completely different way. You're going to see them in the way of, oh, God just saved my ass by closing that door, because I could have gotten sucked in and stuck in a room that did not value me. It's really the way that you're going to perceive. It's not that you're not going to experience rejection or anything at all this week, but when you experience it, you're going to see it for what it is, which is guidance. It's redirection. It's, no, go this way, go this way. Okay. So God, which direction do they go? Okay, we're going to channel these cards. Let's go. I also want to read a little bit deeper into the DNA. Deep knowing. Oh, this is deep wisdom. Understanding is like, now you get it. In other words, there's information coming to you. Soulmate is here. You may not have even been on the right path. You may not have even been on the path of A leg up, which is advancement. You're moving forward. So deep knowing is understanding. A leg up is a leg up. In other words, you're getting assistance, you're getting help. Which is also going to expose a little bit more about how somebody feels about you. And soulmate is that connection with another person that actually gets you, that's really excited about you, that knows your value and knows your worth. And the exciting, maybe the most exciting thing this week is that you're going to meet them. Now, what does that mean? I'm happily married, Michelle. It's not, because soulmates aren't just about who you're going to fuck. Okay? And I think that really spiritual people understand that. This means a soulmate that's just like, this person is excited about you. A soulmate is somebody who encourages you. A soulmate is, but it's not just they encourage you. You encourage them. The two of you work so good together. It's like you've really met somebody who your world is going to grow because of them. This is like the fertilizer to your soil. Right? You bring the soil, they bring the fertilizer. The both of you got something the other needs, and the both of you are going to grow from each other, with each other. This is exciting energy for the house of partnership. Right? The ruler of the energy that means I expand through and with others. Happy birthday, Doug Denny. This is like, I think you are finally realizing how much someone cares about you. You're finally realizing where you belong. You're finally realizing who you belong around. You're finally realizing how integral you are and how much you mean to somebody else. And this would not be a somebody else who is just using you. It would be a somebody else who is appreciating you and taking everything that you give them to make everything around them better. Like you're really starting to see, holy crap, look how magical I am because I found the right person to work with. And they found you. So boo, how does this translate into? This translates into you're not going to get a job. You're going to get the job. You're not going to meet a person to date. You're going to meet your best fucking friend for the rest of your life person to date. You're not going to walk into a room where people question your existence. You're going to get the door open wide for you to people who are screaming, oh my God, we've been looking for you forever. It's going to make you so happy. Happiness. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel happy. Virgo. Could be a traveling Virgo. Could be somebody who has a lot of Virgo energy in them. Retreat and recharge. Hermit is here. You could be going somewhere or going away or visited by somebody who has been some places, somebody who is teaching you, a teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. It's almost like there's a great teacher that's coming into your life. Which direction are they coming from? I'm going to figure this out, believe me. Retreat and recharge and move in a new direction. Let me read them all in line because I feel like they learn from spiritual experiences, retreat and recharge. You could be going on a spiritual retreat. If you are called to go someplace that is spiritual in nature or even just spiritual for you, it's just go. Follow that. That's your wheelhouse. That's like the biggest tool in your wheelhouse right now is your sense of spirituality and spiritual connection to somebody is what's drawing you to the right somebody, to the right places, the right rooms. Move in a new direction. This is different for you. It's a different opportunity. It's a different challenge. It's a different interest, and that's what I want. Interest. And I do keep seeing somebody who hasn't been in the area long. And I don't know why, but I keep seeing them, and I'm not going to question it. I got to pull these cards for you guys. I got to. I just need more. I need more concrete. Could you just give me a little bit? How is this happening? How is this coming into their life? Do we know? It's almost like as soon as you see them, you're going to know. This is instant. Instant. Is it love at first sight? No. Disruption. This is in reverse. Disruption from the past. This is all going to clarify disruption from the past. It's going to put it back right into the right order. Something really came into your life and fucked you up recently. Maybe you didn't even know about it. This could be cosmic interference. This could be cultural interference, national interference. Something fucked you up. You didn't realize it, but you felt it. You felt it like, why is everything off? Or why aren't things working the way that they're supposed to? Like, what's going on? It's all, first of all, very clear now. Very clear. But it's falling into place. Falling into the right order. That's what I'm trying to describe to you, what I'm seeing in my head. Disruption. No more. This could have been even like having to do with work or something that you were doing. You got taken away from it. You got distracted from it, or you weren't allowed to do it for a while. Somebody's coming in to help you do it, to help you figure it all out. Or go about things from a different way. We're gonna get deeper into the specifics. I wanna know. Like, I want the particulars. We have amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. And then we have spiritual path. I'm going to read this over in the extended. I will see you guys there. The links are below.